Right then people, welcome back to another vlog. It's Monday, physio is done, and now I'm on my way home, make a coffee. I'm going for a heart today, because a heart is one that I can definitely pull off. Let's see. Oh, it's burning my hand that. It's very, very hot. Bosh! Right then, coffee made. I've got back-to-back calls now. Not sure if I can film any of it, but if I do, I'll let you know. If not, I'll put this up in a bit. Right, first call is done. Second call I'm jumping on right now. And then I've got a little bit of a break, and then I've got a third call. Right, third call done. I'm all called out. Man's done all his calls for the day. It's time to make some lunch. We've got bagel, some eggs, some cheese, some chicken. Let's go. So Monday's in full swing, new week. Just want to say as well, a shout out to everyone that came to the event last week. It was great to meet you all. It was great to connect with all of you. And it was really nice to hear some of your stories, how some of your partners watch the vlogs, and also how much the content impacts you. There can be times where, I've noticed myself, I'm not silly, the views in general have just fell off a cliff lately. I think that's because people want to look at the glitz and the glam all the time sometimes. And equally, people don't want to listen to the hard truth, the unsexy stuff. And those of you that do, shout out yourselves. But also because I probably document a lot more of my life than I did before, right? And I built an audience sharing more tradey stuff. Don't get me twisted though. I know how much value is in these vlogs, and those that watch it and get to the end and watch them every week, they always know there's gems in there. No matter what is titled or thumbnailed, there are always gems. Maybe I need to get better at title and thumbnails. I was actually going through some of my older videos. Anything with like challenge, 100k, 200k, or how to, banged views. Interesting. It says a lot about the industry, right? But instead, you'll follow people that have got Porsches, Lamborghinis, Aston Martins, Ferraris, watches, whatever it is. They'll tell you spend 10 minutes on a chart a day and you'll make loads of money. They'll gamble their prop firm accounts, show you the one payout, show you the payouts that worked. You'll follow them, and you'll follow them to literally to the end of the earth. And then you'll get to a point one day where you realise everything they've told you is a load of bollocks and they've just sold you a dream. Then you come to me and you ask me to fix it. And that's what I'm doing at the moment with this Discord, is I'm fixing people. I'm helping people that have been down that journey. And you know what? It makes things for me a lot harder, but I enjoy it. So I'm just saying, if that is you, if you've not been getting anywhere, if you've been constantly going down the same route, getting caught in the same bullshit, sometimes you have to ask, it's not that actual trading is the problem, it's you. It's the people you follow, the things that you do, the things that you watch, the things that you're drawn to. Looking for something new to watch, definitely recommend checking this out. It is a little slow, so you have to be a little bit giving with it, bear with it, but we just finished it, and it's yeah, it's got some cool twists, it's decent, so if you want something to watch, check it out. Move for that out the way! Right, food shopping is done and dusted. Man needed milk because I couldn't make a coffee. It's now 11 o'clock and I'm about to have a coffee. I normally have one at like 9, 10, you know what I'm saying? When you really want something and you can't have it, that was me. Came down after a Discord call. I didn't have time to make one before. And I was like, gonna have a coffee. Not today, brother! But we're here. We've got the milk. We've got the food shopping done. I'm waiting for a parcel. I need to go out for a walk. It is warm as well, by the way. Like, it is hot. The UK is meant to have, I'm sure I see last week, like Monday next week, I reckon 31, But I'm not whinging, but you'll agree with me on this. The UK, once it gets hotter than 25, it just ain't fun. We don't have the facilities for that, big man. Do you know what I mean? Like, we ain't got air conditioning and all that different stuff. We haven't got pools in the gaff and all that. And the heat is just different. Like, when you're abroad, you get a breeze, you've got the sea, you've got all that sort of stuff. Here it's just sauna vibes. So I always say 2025 is like the perfect heat for the UK. Anymore, not the one. But we move. Going to London tomorrow with a friend. We are going to check out a new place. It's a rooftop spot that's opened in London. I think it's Middle Eastern cuisine, I think. Tried to get a spot for a while. You have to book like 3 or 4 weeks in advance. So looking forward to that. With sun like this, it's going to be chef's kiss. I took an EU short this morning, by the way. Ended up taking me out for break even. So yeah, still break even for the month as it stands. It is what it is. Been testing a couple of other pairs and stuff as well. But I need to know, like, in terms of like what's the loss streaks looking like, drawdowns, etc, etc. And more just because of the fact that obviously the filter I've added in, it's removed so much rubbish that I can, trade more pairs without having to have that typical problem of, if they all set up at once, what do I do? So yeah, we're just running through some data on that. I was going to do some of that today. And I also need to update my Discord prices because the price has gone up. Purely because it's fucking sick. Simple as that. And equally, I'm seeing what people are doing in this industry and what they charge, and it blows my mind. Because what I do and the accountability I give, and the fact you get access to literally me, not some AI robot or someone else, it's unmatched. So, get involved in it if you want. We're also planning our next meet-up for the quarter with the Discord. Looking forward to that. Not sure what we should do yet, but obviously got to make sure it's something I can smoke them at. Like if we go and do spelling or something, man's not going to win that, do you know what I mean? I want activity, you know? Yes, so it's lunchtime. Man's got eggs, cheese, bagel, chicken. It's all popping off here. I'm just, going to eat this. I'm going to log the trade that I took this morning, also post it in the Discord. Accountability, if I ask them to do it, I also have to do it as well, right? It's only fair. And, and then I'm just going to chill for a little bit this afternoon, to be fair. Like I say, I can't really sit in the sun at the moment due to my arm. Like, I can sit in it, obviously, but it means my man's going to get, like, bare tan lines. But tattoo life, it is what it is. Just got egg on my camera, which is dirtiness. Yes, it's Wednesday. We are on our way to London, and I copped these the other day. Excuse Bruno, he likes lying next to me when I get ready. I copped these the other day as like a summer shoe, and I have to say, big fan. Really, really nice. Nice fit. Feel decent. Happy days, can't go wrong. Literally like 120s as well. I feel like, I said it on the vlog before, I feel like footwear this year and the last few years has just not been as good as it normally is. But I have to say, never normally wear Jordans, but these are nice. I'm off to London. Peace. $200ml Coke should be banned from the whole of London. Some flatbread, we've got some hummus, we've got another flatbread on the way, and that's sheep's cheese with honey. Very good. I like olives. I like oil. I like olive oil. This is sheep's cheese with honey.
What's that in the I was like getting all my stomach.
That's really surprised me. I actually think I prefer it to the hummus, bro.
I want to say that's probably the best thing.
What? Check this out.
Oh, I think
this is naughty. Stuck in it.
Oh yeah, that is the duck.
The duck's chewy. It's very like mint. Yasmin in 1 Warwick Street. Listen, that steak at the end was still mooing, and there's something wrong with it. It was very chewy.
Almost took my tooth in it.
Yeah, my guy nearly broke his tooth on a steak, yeah? So, it wasn't the best experience. It kind of dampened the experience a little bit. We were very nice, we were very polite. We just let them know, and they were kind enough to take it off the bill. So it kind of like dropped what it was, to be honest, because it was going well. I personally think for vibes, drinks, like you're in London at the end of the day, central London, rooftop, and for like nibbles, I think it's a good spot. But because we had mains, I'm gonna have to go 6. I know that's harsh. And I may go back. They did invite us back to try and get a better steak next time. My first impressions are everything out here, right? So I gotta be honest. You can't buy these food reviews if you're down here. Wow, it's busy down here. Right, I'm in the lift. Mark 1. It's actually a hot air balloon. See? Going to a rooftop, can't say where, gatekeeping. Soz. Hopefully they got a space. If not, cigar vault or spa. Go for a little swim.
It's the day for it.
Or the fitness centre.
Nah, I'm not winning that one.
We got a spot. Happy days. What a beautiful day. Traders Connect just sending an email out saying they got Trade Locker Master accounts coming, which is super interesting. You can register for beta access down here, so yeah, happy days. Constantly innovating, which is what we love to see. If you're not on Traders Connect yet, there's a link in the description. Get involved. It is by far the best copier in the space by an absolute country mile. They're always innovating. They're always open to taking on new ideas. I've given them some good ideas lately, which hopefully they can implement. So yeah, get involved. Link below. It's Thursday. It is a new day. The sun is shining. It is hot. I went to London yesterday. It was a good day. I had a lovely time with my friend. However, the food, a little bit of a letdown. But if you just focus on that, the negative, then the day's shit. But if you focus on all the other good stuff, happy days. Did have a little bit of a fiery bum last night. So the food definitely sort of like kind of messed man up. But it is what it is. I also had a great day. Good vibes. Good to do. Nice to break up the week. However, we are back. We are locked in. And today is a new day. Took a trade yesterday on EU. Was going great. Then Trump started this. Waffling. Took me out. happens. The game's the game. Then it ran and hit TP. The game's the game. And it's very easy in those moments to start assuming the market's against you, the market hates you, it doesn't like you, and all this shit, right? The victim mindset, the victim mentality. But ultimately that won't get you anywhere, and it won't get you to your desired location, outcome, whatever it might be. Stop trying to get out of it. Everyone's trying to get out of losing. Everyone's trying to find a way to not lose and not take acceptance and responsibility. But the reality of it is you're going to have bad patches. I'm having a slow June, had a slow May. Break even May, June I'm sat -1. What can I do? Nothing. I can show up, go again. What I can control is what I can control. And that is me, my response, the way I act, the way I respond to these events, these things that are going on. That is what I can control. I can't control what the market's going to do. I can't control what Trump is going to say. I can't control what is going on in the world. And equally, I don't need to know all of that. This is another thing. We had a really good chat about this in the Discord this morning. A lot of people are like, I say a lot of people, some people are like, oh, you know, I've been noticing like news is doing this and I should start watching the news more because maybe I would have avoided some losses and rah, 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 rah. And it's like, did you backtest that? Did you go, I'm not going to trade in an event where there might be news? No, you can't foresee the future. You don't know someone's going to start saying certain things are going to start happening. Of course you know when FOMC, NFP, CPI, the big events are. But equally, if you didn't backtest, gather your data, forward test, and go, I'm taking the FOMC day off, I'm taking an NFP day off, why all of a sudden, just because you lost on that day, should you take that day off? Now, if you went back and looked at 2 years worth of data and every NFP morning you traded, you lost, that's a filter. That's something you can change, you can adjust. But if you base it off of one event or one period, that is just because your mind is craving being right. It's trying to deflect, your ego is in play and it's trying to protect you, and it's stopping you from just acceptance of, you know what, I'm on a bit of a losing streak. No matter what way I look at it, I've followed my plan, I've ticked all my rules, and as a trader, that is all I can physically do, and the probabilities and outcome will do its thing. Some people might have a 50% on average back-tested yearly return, right? What if you've already done 30% of it in the first 6 months of the year? You're going to have maybe a slower patch and then you might get 20% towards the end. And that's if it's an indication of exactly what you did on the chart last year, the year before. You could make more this year. Who knows, right? And sometimes news goes in your favour. Sometimes someone will tweet, Trump will say something, and it will go in your favour. And you'll hit TP straight away. And you won't go, oh, maybe I need to look at the news more and figure out what Trump's going to say because I could win more. You'll just go, yeah, my edge is sick, bruv. Do you see what I'm saying? The difference in mentality from the loss to the win. The mind doesn't like losing, and until you deal with the fact that you're going to lose, and you really work on the losing aspect of it, remember your whole life you've been lied to about losing, your whole life you've been lied to about failure, it's going to be very difficult, it's very deep rooted for you to just remove that like that. This is why I do the work with the people in the Discord, etc, etc. Listen, there's a couple of spots left. The price went up because I told you all it would. I don't just say it for fun. The price went up because I told you it would, and it has. So, it's a couple of spots. If you want to get in, get in. Other than that, it will lock and it will literally be one in, one out. I stick to what I say around here. The value in here is unmatched. It's unbelievable. I am getting back on working out and I cannot wait. If you've been keeping up with the recent vlogs, which some of you haven't been, and shame on you, go back and watch the last two because they were incredible. I hurt my back last week and also got a new tattoo, right? So I wasn't able to work out for a little bit. I'm not going to lie, it's had a real mental impact on my mind. I'm very much a person that likes to work out. It helps me, etc, etc. So I was like, I'll take a break. I'm going to have to take a break. But I've been given all clear with my physio. My tattoo has had enough time to get most of the healing done, so I haven't got to worry about sweating and the ink coming out. And we're about to do a shred fast, and I can't wait. It's like 28 degrees in the UK today. It's going to be hot. I'm going to get it in. I can't wait because I get to do it. Never ever take for granted being able to work out. Because I tell you what, it's the little things in life, like going for a walk. Obviously, I've been going for a walk still. But like, some people can't walk. And there's people out there, you literally watching this right now, you go, I can't be asked to go for a walk today. Don't need to go for a walk today. Not doing that today. Someone out there, their dream this year could be, I wish I could walk. Think about that. So I wasn't actually planning on filming my coffee. I just did my workout. I feel fantastic. I've needed that. But I want to show you something because this is what social media is like, right? Everyone controls the narrative, especially creators. And equally, algorithms promote what they think you want to see, which is often success, wealth, money. But equally, all you see is highlight reels. Exhibit A. I fucked my coffee up this morning. Now I have moved it and wiped the sides in. So I took a photo, put it on Instagram, which I can attach to the video. But imagine, yeah, this is just like a little mess up. It's nothing minor. And to be fair, the pattern was cooking, yeah? Anyway, it would have been a lot easier for me to not share this. You would never know I've had a bad day, per se. And equally, it would have been a lot easier for me to just post a different video. You wouldn't know. Because I control the narrative. But I've always tried to be honest, real, raw. But it doesn't like serve people because they don't want me to be honest, real and raw. You say you want it, but the big majority of people don't. They want to be lied to. And the reason you're not getting anywhere is because you keep getting lied to and listening to poor advice and poor information. Maybe that sinks in, maybe that triggers something up in the old dome. I'm gonna clean this disaster up, drink my coffee and go for a walk because I get to go for a walk. 9,500 steps done before 11 o'clock. What's your excuse? As of tomorrow, I'm going to have a 14-year-old. Damn. It's gone quick. So any parents out there, just enjoy every minute you have with the kids because they grow up so fast, and yeah, you start to realise they're no longer that little baby anymore. They are becoming basically an adult. She's closer to an adult than she is to a young child. So yeah, exciting times. Got quite a lot of planning and stuff to do today. Me and Steph need to go and get some bits and bobs and all that sort of stuff. And then, yeah, tomorrow is her birthday, and it's kind of wild. So just going to do some journaling on that, I think. There's been some thoughts prompted around it. Obviously, when the kids start getting, older, and you start realising, like, rah, okay, like, life's moving on, Like last week's video, I had my event. This time last week, I was, like, planning for it a little bit, thinking, oh, what do I do? Here we are a week later, and the event's gone. And you're like, whoa. This year's moving quick, which is why I urge all of you to make sure that you're doing everything you need to be doing and want to be doing. Not always going to want to do some of the stuff, but in order to get to where you want to be, because time's not waiting for no one, and it's the one thing we can't get back. No matter how much money you make, you'll never get it back. And spending precious time with loved ones, making sure you're there for the kids, ultimately, that's what's going to matter the most, and that's what they're going to remember. Make sure you're staying hydrated, people. Electrolytes every morning once I wake up. Replenish everything that you lose during your night's sleep. Super important. I use the Cadence ones, which they're good. Melon berry flavour. It's decent. Not you. Not you. Kiva.
Not your birthday.
I'm going to cuddle that squirt.
Wait, Kiva. Now you can bring her a second.
Do your birthday dance, kid. Right, let's take this dog out.
No.
You can walk him if you want. Birthday treat.
Okay.
Just dropped the best tart I've ever dropped, and it must be because it's your birthday. Thanks.
My
love.
luck.
Your luck's done that. Yeah. That is what you call consistency, people. Whenever the kids have school, we're very much like, obviously in the morning, like happy birthday, all that sort of stuff, but we do presents and stuff when you're home, purely because we got a morning routine at the end of the day. We've got shit we need to get done. You've got to go to school. And equally, you know what it's like as a kid. If you open your stuff and you've got to go to school, it's kind of long. So next year, her birthday will be on the weekend. But today, she's gone to school. She has no idea what she's getting. I'm very conscious of the whole spoiling the kids or anything like that. Very much don't want to do that. Kira expressed that she wanted to start trying to make content and stuff like that. And you know what I want to do? I want to support her because I feel like, and again, no disrespect to my mum and that, but when I was younger and I wanted to play Call of Duty and I wanted to be a pro on it and I was actually good at the game, there was a lot of pushback. Go study, go do this, go and get the traditional route of job, whatever it might be. Times have changed, and I think it's very important that I learn from that lesson and I make sure that I support the girls in whatever it is they want to do. Within reason, of course. And I said to Kira a while ago, if you start making content, if you enjoy it, if you stay consistent with it, because she has a much older phone, I will buy you a new phone. Well, she has stayed consistent with it. She's been enjoying it. She's done it daily. So, iPhone 16. I said I was going to do it, so I did it. But it came with, let me see if you're about it and if you're going to do what you say you're going to do. So there was a lesson within it. Yeah, I think it's really important that, often how we were parented, how we were brought up, doesn't serve in today's age. And I think sometimes, because that's all you know, it's a belief, you can automatically parent that way. Now, some of it might be good, but some of it might not serve today's age, right? I'm not saying Kira's going to grow up to want to be a content creator, because potentially she wants to be more of a actor, drama, singer kind of area. So I was like, well, how about you start making content on it, because you may get yourself a head start. And she's fully played into it. So I love that. And she's just sort of taken it upon herself to do it. Makes you proud. So, done this. The only thing I will say, Kira, why did you want pink? Hopefully she has no idea that she was getting it, because I've tried to play it down so much. Bless you.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'm keen to see if she's surprised or not. We will find out. Then just had a great first call with a new person in Discord, and I love it because there's someone that thought they couldn't reach out for help. and they finally reached out. And you know what? I'm really excited to work with them, and I think they're just a great person. I think I'm really excited to work with them and help them. I'm literally just copying over all the notes that we took, sending them the recording, and then getting to work. So yeah, I really have a passion for just helping people become the best version of themselves. It's so sick to see. The energy on that call was unreal. Obviously it's personal, so I'm not going to share it, but if you were listening to that, you'd have just been gassed. But yeah, I'm going to send this across, and me and Steph need to pop out, get some bits and bobs from the shop. Cake secured, let's go. So, it is the afternoon. My friend, my good friend, who should be watching this, has told me that apparently the most refreshing drink in the summer is this sparkling water. Now, personally, I absolutely despise sparkling water, but I'm being optimistic. He said get it really cold, it's been in the freezer, and it is the most refreshing thing you'll ever drink. So, I'm going to drink it and find out. Nah, bruv. You've lost your whole mind. You are psychotic. Mate, no one's drinking this, yeah, and telling me that it's nice. It's just like... Nah. Let me know in the comments. Do you drink sparkling water? If you do, get your head checked, innit? So I'm just about to film a video for the Discord. Obviously, I don't specifically teach a full edge in the Discord. That's not what I want to do. It's more the mental frameworks, routines, accountability, etc. Anyway, a lot of people have been obviously tried different systems and stuff, and it's about like knowing when to make changes or adapt to new data you're seeing, filters, etc., etc. And it's a very grey area, right? So I decided that there would be no better way than for me to just make a video about it, share my own interpretation of how I've done it. I've had to change my edge a few times over the years, and I basically trade my own edge now. And just to give people a kind of maybe a blueprint or a way to create their own edge before they just go looking for a whole new system. First of all, it's like looking at filters and going from there. So going to record that, and then going to pick the girls up from school and probably do presents and stuff with Kira. So I will pick this up then. Remember when you was a kid, yeah? Because she just did it. Remember when you're a kid, yeah, and money falls out of a card, and you try really hard not to look at the money and read the card, but deep down you don't care because you just care about the money. That is, and it's a thing, man. Anyone watching will know.
Have you not noticed as well when she's opening the card, like, giving the card, she pulls it out the envelope and it's like this, but so she's pulled it out of an envelope and it's like...
Yeah, I do that. Just think.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Just in case
it's a thing.
Hold on the floor, you know?
I see you, man. 100% a thing
Look,
everyone
wait,
does.
see?
And then you're like, don't look at the money, don't look at the money.
Oh my god, is it pink? Oh, thank you. It's pink.
I don't like the pink one, but you asked for
I need
it.
to see the pink.
You have to pull the green tabs off on the back.
Oh yes. She got a new phone.
She got
Be
a new
careful
phone.
with it, please.
Don't break it. It's pink.
Oh, it's very pink.
She wanted it.
Don't take the screen off.
Don't break it. It's pink. Oh, it's pink. Let's put her to drop it.
That's it, you should get to look at it. That's it now, put it back.
And then we're going to send it back.
Yeah, that's it now.
Preview.
That's it, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're breathing.
Yes,
No
I-
worries, mate. You are very welcome.
Wait, that's probably...
Anyone want some chips? Because holy shish kebabs do they go mad with the chips. If you ever... Five Guys, one thing I rate about them is they go off. But this is what we're cooking. I say we're cooking, this is what we're working with. Kira, I gave her an option. She wanted this for dinner, so this is what we're all munching. Got the shakes going down.
I
and
cannot
all
remember the last
all the
time I
jazz.
even had.
Right, this is so good for you and so bad for you at
Wait,
the same
guys,
time.
let's
So
all do it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
go, man. I'm getting on with it.
That's good, man.
The fact that you
whole
can still
garden.
speak.
They are a good burger. Not good for you, but it's your birthday, isn't it? Who cares?
It's not my birthday, it's her birthday.
Yeah, but you're partaking. You can put it back if you want.
You chose Rudy's for yours.
Right. Now, munch this, chill with the gang. So, I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. It was a bit all over the place, but we got it done. Have a fantastic week ahead. And if you got this far, Five Guys in the comments.
And say happy birthday to me.
And happy birthday to Kira.
Happy birthday to me.
It's not your birthday. Right, I'm going. Love you all. See you next week. Peace and love, gang. And subscribe if you haven't. Nice one.